Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Right now, the time is 9:07 a.m. It is Wednesday, February 25th. I will be using the Journey Oracle deck for today's message, okay? So let's jump into it and see what you guys might need to know for today, okay? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for today, for Wednesday? All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday so far. We are in the middle of the week already. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for today, for Wednesday, February the 25th? What clarity and understanding can you give to them, and what protection can you give to them at this time when it comes to guidance and understanding on their journey? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time when it comes to them on their journey? What do they need to know at this time, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective for today about their journey? Thank you. So, limiting beliefs wanted to show up here. Now, not sure when it comes to limiting beliefs if somebody's energy at this time, whoever resonates with this, if you are limiting your own beliefs, when it comes to your gifts, maybe your skills, your talents, or whatever the case may be, okay? Not sure whose energy this might be, but whoever this message is, resonating with when it comes to you limiting your beliefs, I want you to know that you trying to keep yourself from putting yourself out there, whatever that is for you, not only does it not limit your own beliefs, but it stops you from being able to be open to opportunities that are actually meant for you, okay? Now, this is no judgment, right? This is coming from a loving place because, again, like I said, this channel is about no judgment. This channel is not about judging everybody who is on a different, path on their journey, because everybody is different speeds when it comes to their growth, right? So if you're somebody who limits yourself, meaning, you talk down on yourself, or you say you can't do something because of other experiences or other people, maybe talking down on you because of their projections and things of that matter, I want you to know that you are more than enough, okay? And you are more than capable of you being able to move forward, okay? With no matter what it is you put your mind to, no matter what it is you decide to, even if somebody wants to call it weird, let them call it weird. At the end of the day, whatever it is your heart desires to do, you should be able to do that because that's what you want to do. And if other people are going to be judgmental about what it is that you do for work, or what you do as a hobby or an interest, or whatever it is, your reasoning behind why you love to do it, that is on them. That's their projection. Don't let someone's projection stop you from your goals and dreams, especially if you're someone who has a gift, and especially if you're somebody who is very talented at whatever it is that you guys are interested in what you do. Okay? Now, for other people in the collective that may resonate with this message, this is also talking about other people limiting your beliefs when it comes to trying to put you in a box, okay? You may have people in your energy who try to put you in a box, but even if people try to put you in a box, you are a flower that will still grow between the cracks, okay? If you've ever seen, in certain places where it's like concrete, okay? There's a lot of concrete and you see a little crack and you see like a little leaf trying to bloom through that little crack. That is basically you guys when it comes to being put in boxes. People try to put you guys in a box. You guys cannot be put in a box. Some of you guys are multidimensional. Some of you guys are maybe neurodivergent. Okay, there's something about being, unique and being different. Thinking outside the box, thinking differently is very significant. So for some of you that are able to be able to think outside the box, even when people try to still put you in a box, that is also very significant, okay? But whoever resonates with this, there's something about somebody, or, this could be you limiting your beliefs, or somebody could be, limiting their beliefs. Okay, yeah, persona. So when it came to your persona, there was something about people trying to, shove your persona down when you were just trying to be authentic or show up for yourself. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to your persona, You're authentic. You do not wear a mask, okay? You do not have time to wear a mask when it comes to dealing with people. If you like somebody, you like them. If you don't, you don't. You know, there's no in between when it comes to your energy, because you give exactly what you want back. You want directness, you want honesty, you want openness, you want that, right? But for some other people, you may feel like the people that try to put you in a box, they were the same ones that were, you know, wearing a persona or wearing a mask, and you're not somebody to wear a mask. You're someone that will always shine your energy, your light, right, to other people, you know, who may need it. So when it comes to your personality, there's something about you stepping into your personality more, okay, being more open. Yeah, play, right? There's something about being in this playful energy, right? Inner child energy is very significant. If somebody tried to suppress you, you know, there's something about you guys coming out of that. Now, when it comes to resting, some of you guys could have, you know, rested, or there's something about taking time away. Maybe you guys took some time away, vacation, rest. There's something about tea that could be very significant. Like there's something about drinking coffee or tea. So tea could also be very significant when it comes to, you know, you resting. Now, when it comes to putting things to rest, that could be very significant too as well. Okay, you guys could be putting certain things to rest, or there's something about your energy when it comes to resting. You guys are able to maybe have balance. So say you guys work in an office or work somewhere where you guys drink a lot of coffee, and you know there's something about, maybe you're like, I don't want to drink coffee anymore, I want to switch to tea. For some of you guys, mushroom coffee could be very significant as well. Not sure who resonates with that, but there's something about transitioning from drinking certain things and moving to herbalism when it comes to like tea. You know, drinking loose leaf tea is also significant. You know, buying your own tea bags and making your own tea at home. I know sometimes people go outside and, you know, certain cultures may collect dandelions, right? And they may grow their own dandelions so that they can make their own tea. So tea could be very significant, but there's also something about resting, going within, rejuvenation, that kind of stuff, right? So yeah, when it comes to you guys resting, there's something about you guys figuring out something, okay? We know that everything in the dark comes to light, so there's something about light in the dark at this time. Now, this could be you having an epiphany about a situation when it comes to you guys finding out something, because like I said, everything in the dark comes to light. Or there's something about your light. When it comes to people going through dark times, there's something about you shining your light onto other people that could be very significant. So if you're going through a dark time, there's something about finding the light in a dark situation, or being divinely guided to be able to find the light in a dark situation. This means you guys are always being positive, or you guys are always happy-go-lucky. But whatever this energy is, there's something about your aura that's very significant. Some of you may have sun energy. So even if you may not have, like, say you're not a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius sun, you may have certain placements in your chart that are fire energy that is connected to the sun, right? Solar energy. So some of you guys probably illuminate that type of energy that shows up, or, you know, even your aura alone has an energy that's very like emitted, like it just emits on its own, right? But there's something about your energy when it comes to light in the dark. There's something to do with change, okay? Change is very significant. There's something about the wheel turning in your favor, okay? When it comes to you being able to tap into your highest self, there's something about someone being tapped into all their chakras at this time, showing up very balanced, very practical, okay, very persistent, right? There's something about star energy when it comes to your beacon, right? So this is about you either shining your light onto other people when it comes to lighting the way, lighting a pathway, trailblazing energy, or there's something about you being a star seed where you are showing up for yourself, right? It doesn't matter where you are in your life. It could be a job, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a 9 to 5. It doesn't matter. Everybody has to do what they have to do, right? So there's something about you guys showing up no matter what. And I always say this to you guys, always show up. Even if people don't like that you're showing up, too bad. Show up for yourself. Because the same people that don't like you showing up for yourself, they would never show up for themselves. And that's why projection is always key when it comes to seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, seeing that sometimes certain things are not your energy and it could be someone else's energy being projected. Right? So you are a star seed. You are a star. Okay? You shine your light onto people that need it in that moment, right? You may not even realize the light that you shine onto other people. Yeah, introspection. Okay, so everything in the dark comes to light. This is introspection. This is about you seeing things for what it is. Anything that was hidden, you're gonna see it no matter what, right? You see things that are hidden in the dark. And for some of you guys, when it comes to your introspection, there's something about going within. So there's something about you resting, going within, seeing a situation for what it is, and saying, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on myself and I'm gonna focus on my light, because you can control your light, but you can't help other people control theirs. It's almost like, you know, you can give all the information, all the advice, all the knowledge you can give to somebody, but they have to take that information and do the inner work as well. And the problem is everybody wants a quick, easy fix. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants something to work right away. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I'm not going to tell you guys what you want to hear, unfortunately. And that is why when I say that I'm a vessel to channel messages, I genuinely mean that, right? Because again, when it comes to hard work and dedication, I get it. Not everybody wants to work hard, but if it's your own business that you're working on, or if you guys are trying to reach a certain goal, then yeah, do the best that you can, but don't overburn yourself or, you know, outdo it, right? But when it comes to hard work and dedication, like I said, you can give somebody all the tools, you can give them all the advice, all the, you know, wisdom, all the knowledge, everything that you can give them, and they still won't listen to you. Okay? For some of you guys, there's something about that energy too, and people still end up going in the same cycles over and over again. So sometimes people get mad and they say, well, I'm sick of the universe because I never get what I want to get, or that reader or that psychic, they're wrong because, you know, what they said wasn't true. And a lot of times people don't realize that what psychics say, or what, you know, people who do tarot, what they say, this is just a tool to help people grow. Okay, to grow, to see certain things about themselves that they would love to change. Okay, to be a better person. Okay, when it comes to growth, when it comes to career, finances, things like that, it is just a tool. But you have to do that inner work in order to get there. That's like me saying, I want to be a tarot reader so bad, but then I'm sitting on my butt all day watching Cartoon Network and I'm not doing any inner work to become a tarot reader. Do you guys get what I'm saying, right? You have to do the work in order to get what it is you desire in this life. So yes, don't overburn yourself, don't overkill yourself when it comes to the energy, but take step by step in order for you to move forward, right? Like a lot of people think that, like, you know, it's like you're sitting behind a crystal ball and you're like, vavamoosh, and then you're like, okay, just like a genie in a bottle, it's just gonna happen right away. It doesn't work like that. Just like how somebody wants to get a new car, what do? Some people work 2 jobs, 3 jobs to save up a little bit of money, and then they get the car that they want to get because they don't want to lease it or they don't want to finance it. That is about doing the inner work. That is about doing the work, taking action, right? So again, this could be confirmation for you when it comes to dealing with people. Yeah, courage, right? When it comes to lighting that spark, there's something about you having a spark when it comes to courage, you know, stepping into your courage, or, you know, you being the courageous one out of your group to do something that everybody was all talk. Nobody wanted to do it, but the moment you step into it and do it, it's crickets, right? So when it comes to your courage, you are showing up as someone who's very courageous. Okay, there's something about a spark being lit under someone's butt. Okay, when it comes to taking action and moving forward. Okay, now this could be about your art, your skills, your talents. This could be finding a new job. This could be moving to a new country. Whatever this is, you're stepping into a higher timeline. And because you're taking courage to step into a higher timeline, you will always get what it is that you desire. Okay, awakening. And I just saw 1441 on the timer, right? So you guys are going through an awakening at this time when it comes to your integrity. Okay, you would rather be integral rather than tell people things that they want to hear, like I said. So if you're someone who speaks truth, you will rather speak the truth than worry about, who likes you, who doesn't like you. You're a vessel, right? And if you're somebody who is a vessel and you get channeled messages or downloads, and every time you speak your truth, it's almost like people are, irritated or mad about you for speaking your truth, then you know what? Fine, I'll keep my truth to myself and I'll take it somewhere else where people are going to maybe listen, or, they may take that advice or whatever the case they want to do with that. And some of you guys are in this energy where you're no longer going out of your way to give advice to people, but instead creating your own foundation when it comes to business, or, moving into careers that make more sense when it comes to your emotions, being able to tap into your emotions. When it comes to integrity, learning your worth and knowing what your worth is and what you'll accept. Yeah, journey, right? You guys are doing this while you're on your journey. You guys are, figuring out how to move forward when it comes to your journey. Even if you guys are going through difficulties, you would rather have your integrity than to, deal with people. Yeah, wholesome, being wholesomeness, right? There's something about you stepping into integrity, even if you're going through challenges, you may have difficulties because, people may try to challenge you. When it comes to your integrity, you're not budging, okay? You're no longer budging. You would rather be in your own integrity and know your worth, know your value, okay? Know who you are and what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. And honestly, there's something about your wisdom as well and abundance, okay? Having wisdom and being in this abundant type of energy. You would rather be in this flow of abundance, whether this is happiness, money, your own space, moving, okay, finding a new job, whatever this abundance is to you that makes you happy, you're stepping into that. Okay, so I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And again, thank you guys for, the love and the support that you guys have been giving, sharing. Thank you for following me, on TikTok and YouTube and things like that. And those who have stayed, thank you very much, because again, like I said, people have freedom to come and go as they please. And like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. And I will attract who I'm supposed to attract. And those who are divinely guided to come towards me, they'll come towards me. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about going with the flow while being on your journey. So hey, I'm a water sign. Going with the flow is not an issue, right? So whoever's here and they stayed, I appreciate you. I thank you guys, and thank you for the support. And again, if you guys want to follow me on my website, it's www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where I post my blogs there. And also you guys can book a reading. All right, guys? I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.